Hello everyone. This is the Crafting for the Soul journal series number 8, and we're going to name this one Natural Beauty. My name is Bella. I'm representing Class Act with our Crafting for the Soul journal series, and I hope you join me today and make your own lovely creation. So today we're featuring the 3/4 Designs mini project sheet. This one's called Punked. So I'm just going to pan that for you. Okay, so all you have to do here is cut this, and then you just fussy cut some of these little elements. So that one is punked. Also included in your kit is one pre-die cut slimline die from Uniquely Creative, and it's the film strip. Now all you're going to need is a pokey tool or a thumbtack, and you can poke all the little tiny holes through. It should come out really easily because I usually put these through 2 passes on the die cut machine. That's the die that I'm featuring today. And we'll be cutting that into pieces. Also, a little different today, you're going to be included, your kit will have this P13 A Naturalist page, which has some really nice nature elements here, incorporated with artistic style. All right, so with this one as well, what you're going to do is you're going to cut this part out. You're going to cut this part out, just fussy cut around it. Leave the pencil and cut that individually. So when you come down this page from this section here with the end of this book, you're going to cut it down. And this is where you're going to use this portion here as your wood panels. And I'll explain that in a minute. This portion here with the hat in the book, you'll flip it over and you can see we're going to use a piece here that is going to be, I believe, 6 by 4 3/4. That's what you'll be left with. So I'll show you slowly as we go. I have some of the elements already put together here so that I could just craft quickly, because these are short little videos to get you into your creative space and to feel accomplished with making some little tags for your journals, your layouts, or your cards. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. First, we're going to start with this large piece here. And what I'm going to do is just take these apart here. These are all your fussy cut elements. We'll just put them on top of each other. And the pencil's right here. Okay. All right, so you're going to take the Scorched Timber today. I'm using the Distress Ink by Ranger, and we are going to distress. These planks come from this section, and you're going to cut them 7 at 1/2 inch. Don't worry about the length because we're going to trim them off after. So right now we're just going to pull this one over here. All right, and as I have them, I like to lay them out. I'll start with the middle. And that's how I adhere it. I don't measure very much. I just go into the ends. This will give it a little bit of distress, okay? I hope you're crafting along with me today. you go over a little bit because it just looks nicely and distressed, just like wood. You just go over, make some areas darker. There you go. Wouldn't worry about the ends so much because you're going to trim them off. This also hides the white core underneath the paper. Do the top pieces. Just to recap, you're going to cut 7 planks at 1/2 inches with the rest of that remaining paper. Okay. Keep your baby wipes handy. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to glue these down. Now this paper is a little glossy, so you just have to wait for it to dry a little bit. Now these ones, I'm going to put some mini pop dots. Now we're just going to flip it around a little bit. Try not to get your fingers on them. across and go forward. Okay. Always clean your nozzle. Now I'm going to want to dab it. Gives it a little bit of a patina effect. And you can also take some walnut stain. I believe I have not opened this one yet. So I will get this one opened. Sorry about that. Here's a little ball in there. Get a good pump. There. Clean that nozzle too. Doesn't show as much, but if you turn it with the light, you can see the brown mixing with the cracked pistachio. I'll set that aside because we're going to do that also to our little tag from Graphic 45, which is included in your kit. Set that aside to dry. And now we can take our box away. Bring this back. To use some vintage photo just to distress here after you cut it out. So just lay out your pieces. Here I cut the little film strip. We have this. Leaf. I think it looks like a compass. A cog. here's a little trick. You want to be able to position this on top. Add some extra glue. And we're going to ground it right here. Dry. There's one tag. Okay, and on the back, it's white, so you can write. I didn't clean my surface very well, but I can always put another white panel back there to stabilize it. So there's one tag. Be nice on a card, on your journal, or even as a piece, a focal piece for a nature double page layout or single page layout. We'll set that aside. I'm going to take this little tag from these pieces here. Plus that. Bring in this one. This one down first. Pop dot this one. Again, we cut the little film strip. can put some ribbon here. And we have these two pieces that I cut from the remainder of the wood. So here we're going to do this. Going around the bottom. Spellbinder's corner rounder and notch, corner. Measurements on this because it depends on how you cut your paper, but your remainder will give you one of these pieces and a smaller piece. Everyone's tags will look different. Take some of the scorched timber to stress it all a little bit. Okay, you can actually put it around the cogs. This one we're going to put up higher, like that, because this is going to sit like this. Okay? Leave the top open. Like that. Actually round those corners too. Okay, gotta push that right in there. All right, just gonna fix it a little bit. Okay, so that's gonna go here. We're gonna pop that up. Today. Along here. All right. And I'll put the daisy up here. Tuck her in this way. And the leaf. I want to hide the waterfall, so I'm going to nicely tuck that under. On this cut that in half. Just gotta clean that up a bit. This becomes a bookmark. And the last one we have is this here. So this is from this piece here that you're cutting out. And like I mentioned, once you cut this in half for your planks, this part here, you're going to flip over. You're going to get this design, and I will show you how that works. See? That is that. That's where I cut. Okay, use that for planks. This becomes your little folder. So the folder actually sort of measures 6 by 4 3/4. So what I did is I took this part and I pushed it over, but I left some of this open, about let's say 1/4 of an inch. Okay. And with this as well, we're going to do some distress here. See how it finishes it nicely? And there. You can round if you like. To take a small circle punch, cut a notch. You can use a smaller one than that. That's all I had, sorry. There you go. Now you're going to glue. Leave a little bit open. Just put your finger there. Just glue here. Same thing here. Make your little pocket. Use your bone folder to seal it as well as burnish. I don't suggest using tape for pockets, because your elements will get stuck inside with the adhesive. The liquid is better control because you can do it right at the very fine tips. Anything spews out, you can always clean it up. Well, there's a little pocket, see? And it's directional paper, but it really doesn't matter because of the different motifs in it. So now we're going to decorate our pocket. This piece is about 1 inch. Again, left over. We're going to distress that too. Put that aside. I'm going to distress this element that we fussy cut. This we're just going to make like a fake little belly band. So I am going to just die here to 2 lines of glue plus 3. Cut the edges off. I mean, if you like, you could do that. Not sure if you're going to see it though. Probably takes away from the contrast, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to ground and mount this on here, but we're only going to put pop dots here and here to leave this part open. Off to the edge, and then we can glue this guy on there. You can leave that flipped up a little bit if you like. So, there's your little pocket. This should be dry by now. You can put this inside and just get it ready in here. Sideways like that. So you have a nice little pocket for your journal and a tag that you can actually write down here with either a white gel pen, or you can do a little white backing for it. There's one. Here's your bookmark. And here is your journal page to write all your journaling on the back. Let me space this out a little bit for you. Hopefully you can see all that. Okay. Thank you for joining me for Crafting for the Soul, journal series number 8 called Natural Beauty. I hope you take some time for yourself and get some crafting done, because it certainly is wonderful for our crafty soul. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant day. Bye-bye now.